How's it guys, Munash here, and guess what? I have more rank 3 6-star Corvus gameplay, and the reason why I'm making so many Corvus videos lately is just because right now I'm running suicides, which I usually don't do, but I will be removing them and then going back to my standard mastery setup before season 22 of Alliance War begins, and it probably would have started by the time I upload this video. So yeah, basically I'm just trying to do as much as I can with Corvus before I remove the suicide masteries, because rank 3 Corvus without suicides is still good, I guess, but nothing spectacular really. But when you add liquid courage and double edge, he's just a whole different animal. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the gameplay. So today I have two boss solos from Act 6 Chapter 3. The first one's going to be on Infinity War and then Mysterio. So I took one of the easy parts for Act 6.3.4, the one that starts with Abomination, and that's one part where you can get 3 missions for Corvus quite easily. And perhaps more importantly, you can get the Avenger mission, which does help quite a bit because Iron Man is an Avenger, so on that fight you can get 30 Glaive charges instead of the usual 20. Although it's not really that necessary because you can just wait for the Glaive charges to come back, it just makes the fight a little bit faster. So now we have the last fight of the part, which is the Spider-Man, and this is where I'm going to get the evade/auto block mission. So I just had to get him to evade and then knock him down, which actually took a while because he just wasn't cooperating. So I would parry and then drop a heavy attack, but he would evade that last hit of the heavy attack because he wouldn't be stunned at the time. And that happened twice in a row, but fortunately he didn't punish me. Then I tried again, and this time he evaded the second hit of the heavy attack, but then the third hit actually knocked him down. But once again, you don't even need the mission to get the fight done, because I didn't even bring the Proxima Synergy to counter Iron Man's auto block, because Corvus' special 2 is unblockable, and it crits pretty hard, so you can easily take out that last 15% in one special 2. Even with a maxed 5-star, I actually have soloed this fight with a maxed 5-star a couple of months ago before all the Act 6 nerfs went live, and that was the first thing I noticed when I got to this fight, is just how they nerfed him. So you used to have Plagued Mines as well, which made the fight a little bit more difficult depending on who you use, because then you couldn't always just rely on champs who need special 3s. And they also reduced his attack by, what, 30-40%? It used to be 20,754. So I guess they just lowered all the big attack values in Act 6. Okay, so Iron Man has Indomitable, Armor Break Immunity, Improved Power Gain, and Arc Overload 2.0. So the Arc Overload will basically just make the fight a bit longer since you will gain a bit more health, and with Armor Break Immunity you can't just parry to remove the armor breaks. But that doesn't really matter for Corvus since he does still have the true damage, and Arc Overload will just make the fight a little bit longer when he does regen. But getting the Tick mission does help with that since you can lower ability accuracy by 25%, so you won't always trigger regen. Okay, so I go and I'm going to do the usual combo, medium, light, medium. And yeah, just bait the heavy attack when I try to parry. That's if it doesn't allow me to re-parry. And yeah, if you're quick enough with the special 1, you can actually punish it. You know, you just have to dex it slightly early, and you won't always be able to recover in time. But yeah, just carry on doing the usual combos, and I am going to hit his block a bit as well before I drop a special 2. So with 21 hits in, one special 2, and it's already at 40%. And obviously having the Avenger mission just means you're going to have Glaive charges throughout the fight very comfortably. And I actually made a slight error here, and it's not really an error, but I just misjudged, how much damage I would be doing. Because ideally, you want to have a special 2 ready before he hits 15%, because with improved power gain, he's going to shoot up like so quickly. So now I'm just going to drop light attacks to build 2 bars of power. Usually I can just get 2 in after 1 parry, and I actually like the versatility of Corvus being able to not crit with that 1 light attack. So now he's at 16%, and I can drop a special 2, which will quite comfortably wipe him out. So yeah, that's probably the easiest boss in this chapter to take down with Corvus. So I'm going to move on to the next map, the one with Mysterio boss. And I also took the easy part here, aggression armor and unblockable special attacks. Starts with Red Skull, which is a really good matchup for Corvus, and then it's an Iceman. So you only get 2 missions on this path for Corvus, but really that's all you need. I did do the entire path with him this time and got to the boss with 100% health. Almost all these fights took 20 to 40 seconds with a rank 3 Corvus. It's usually just throw a few combos and then drop a special 2. Pretty simple. Alright, so now we get to the Mysterio boss, and he's been nerfed quite similarly to Iron Man Infinity War. They lowered his attack by, I think, the same amount, percentage-wise, and then they also removed a node, which makes the fight a lot easier. They removed his armor break immunity, which means you can do this fight a lot more reliably with champs who can armor break who aren't poison immune. Because before you would have to bait specials quickly enough before he reaches 3 chemical gases and then applies that poison on you. But now with Corvus, that's not even an issue because he has super easy access to armor break. And that will also disable the enhanced visibility node, so he won't be gaining that much power. Okay, so I go in with Corvus, and this is a fight where I only want to be baiting his special 1. Just because the special 2 can apply that power drain on you, and you don't want to get power drained in this fight because there's also Matador. So every time he throws a special attack, I'll gain 1 bar of power. So baiting 2 special 1s will allow you to throw a special 2, but baiting 1 special 2 won't even allow you to throw a special 1 because of the power drain. So yeah, I just go in and do the usual combos, medium, light, medium. And after dexing special 1, I do want to avoid hitting him, just until that reflection gas passive expires. It doesn't take too long when he only has 1 chemical gas charge, things like 4 seconds or something. But yeah, after that I can carry on with the usual combos. And I also want to hit his block a little bit just to build a bit more power without using too many Glaive charges. So this fight is a little bit similar to the Hydra Adaptoid solo with Corvus, just because you are using Matador to your advantage. So yeah, Corvus is a really good counter for this fight. Now it's a lot easier that you can actually armor break him, so you don't have to worry about poison or that extra power gain. And yeah, you can deal with this fight pretty quickly just due to his high damage output with suicides. So you really don't need to worry about countering his miss mechanic, you know, you can still just bait the special 1 and play a bit patiently. And if you have wall power, you can also use that to your advantage because you can actually purposely falter and then just regen. So you just have to do the same input twice, like a double dash back. But in order to remove the falter, you actually have to miss first. So you just have to parry first and then you can safely miss without being punished. Okay, and now I need him to throw 1 more special 1 before I can throw my last special 2. And since this will take him out, I don't need to worry about the damage reflection, so I can just punish and throw it right away. So yeah, pretty quick and efficient with Corvus, and that's going to be it for this one, and probably for this series of Corvus gameplay that I've been doing. It has been a pretty fun 2 weeks playing around with a rank 3 Corvus with suicides, although I am looking forward to taking them off and just going back to fully utilizing the rest of my roster. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, thank you for watching, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.